Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes. Joining me tonight, we've got Rich Cooley's here, Scott Swiftwater Tony, and who's back, the Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton. What's going on, fellas?
Not a lot.
Don't everybody speak at once. Not a lot?
I just had a big birthday thing this weekend for the old lady and one of our friends, Diana.
Uh-huh.
Had a pretty good time, but my head's feeling it.
You're feeling it today, ain't you?
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling it today. That's for sure.
Remember, you ain't 20 no more.
I ain't good chicken anymore, you know?
Nope, you're not a youngster, so that stuff tends to wear on you now, don't it?
It sneaks up on you, that's for sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we started, yesterday we went up to Jalene's, the little bar and restaurant up there up the road. And they had a guy start playing music, and, we stayed for that. And the longer we stayed, the more, you know how it goes.
One thing leads to another.
Yeah, Lisa took off. She would come home for a little while.
Uh-huh.
And then I just stayed there listening to music and talking with some people. And then she come back up right 3 hours later. It's time to go.
We're like, okay.
I was like, hey.
Jeez, God.
I was ready to go at that time, though, anyway.
Yeah, you're just not a youngster no more. Can't do them weekend binge. It's like too much on an old man.
Right.
So anything else happening, guys? Anything fun-filled, action-packed weekend that you guys had? Dennis?
No.
Don't look so happy.
I should have been out yesterday. I mean, it was 74 degrees.
Freaking awesome yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was. It was so nice.
I should have been out, and I was not.
What'd you do, rest?
Pretty much, yeah. I finally getting a 3-day weekend, and it's so hard to switch from night shift to day shift, you know. So I didn't have to go in that Friday night, so I was kind of napping part of the day and then up part of the night, and then I'm fine now. I'll be able to go to bed tonight and get up in the morning, and I got to go back into work tomorrow night. So
right. Oh, yesterday though would have been the day to go.
Oh no kidding.
Yeah, it was
perfect. I should have got my mine lab detector out and took it out and did some swinging or something.
Oh yeah, you could have did something like that. Yep, that's true. It was perfect day for it.
Yeah, I think it got to the 80s today here.
Really?
Yeah.
See, so we wasn't far behind you yesterday. Yeah, it felt nice. It really did.
Yeah.
We just sat outside and enjoyed it.
Better than freezing.
Yeah, I heard that.
I was in the mountains.
Rich was up in the mountains. What was it like in the mountains, Rich? Was it cold?
Oh, no, it was fairly warm.
Okay. So,
I had a hoodie on, and it was comfortable.
uh-huh.
We were working on the tree stand. We got the tree stand all done. So
Getting them all finished up.
yeah, we built one within 4 trees and got it about 15 feet in the air. And we put sides on it, and we have rubber. We put rubber around it to block the wind.
Oh, okay. Now it can
No roof or anything, but
now it can just sit there and acclimate. The deer can get used to
sit there and wait for hunting season.
Yep, it's ready for
Got to
it.
build a seat for it yet.
Right, easy peasy.
Yeah, we'll build a seat with a swivel seat on it. And
Done.
Hunting season should be over, shouldn't it?
what's that?
I said hunting season should be over, isn't it?
Ready for new season.
Or
Next year.
Next year. Got you.
No, this year.
Want them to get ready for let the deer get used to seeing it.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah, 21. It's a new year again.
Yeah, season don't come into October.
Yeah, this is 21. We keep forgetting. It's a new year already.
Well, I did hear
What?
that a friend of the wife's went out and already found a couple mushrooms. I don't know how big, but You know, if we get this cold little snap we're supposed to get, it's going to ruin it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you think they're popping already?
Yep, they said they found probably little ones, but they already been finding them.
Probably blacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what usually pops up: the blacks, the grays, and the yellows.
Hey, soon.
I can't wait. I'm ready.
Soon, Dennis. Spring is here.
Yeah, like north of Indianapolis, we used to get what we call the black sponge, and we call them peckerheads because they're more stem and they got a little bitty top on them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Those are what we usually found first, and then it went into the yellows.
What'd you call them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what they call them. That's what they're called.
Is it really?
Yeah, and then there's I don't remember when the chicken of the woods comes out, but I know it's in between the yellows and the end of season.
Yeah, it's right after the yellows. A couple weeks after yellows, that's when those other shrooms come in. I didn't realize they were worth that much money. I've never tried them, so I heard they're good eating.
What?
Chicken in the woods?
Yeah, it's called chicken in the woods mushrooms. They're like a kind of like a yellowish, kind of cream colored mushroom, I guess. And I guess they get pretty big. I mean, big.
Yeah. That's what I thought. They're real big mushroom, ain't they?
You know, you could eat those puff balls too, Dennis.
To what?
Those puff balls, the big white balls.
Uh-huh.
If you get them when they're real, like brand new, you could cut them just slice them like a steak and fry them.
Hey.
Didn't know that.
No.
I ain't eating no mushroom unless I know it's health. It's good for you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to try the chicken of the woods or woods of the chicken or
Chicken of the woods.
chicken lays eggs or whatever it's called. I'd like to try those.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find one if you look, right?
Yeah, they're usually on the side of a dead log.
That's what I
I
thought.
remember seeing them out where I go to my honey hole / glory hole,
Uh-huh.
where I go prospect. And I remember seeing them out there before, and I just thought, there's a poison mushroom or something.
Right.
And come find out those are, I mean, man, you can actually you pick them, you sell them more than you can the morels. I'm like, wow.
Well, and they're more money. Are they more?
They're worth more, supposedly.
Wonder why.
I don't know.
They taste better.
Probably tastes like chicken.
Chicken in the woods. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Don't know. You have to find one. Cook it up and eat it. Let us know.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get it verified before I just think of it and cook it.
Yeah, do that first. You know.
Ones
Have
I
it
always
verified, and then find out how you cook it. Because I mean, I love mushrooms.
ones I always seen were like a little orange looking color. Between the
Yeah,
orange.
they're kind of that orangish. Yeah,
I always thought they were like big, like your hands.
they are. They're huge.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
That's why they call it chicken of the woods, because it looked like a rooster's comb.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. So now how do you cook them though?
I guess fry them same way as a mushroom.
Hey, the morels.
Yeah.
Oh, easy peasy. All you gotta do is find one, Danny.
Right.
See if it's any good.
I've been seeing ads on Facebook. They got these things where you pump water or some kind of solution in and they grow mushrooms on their own. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Ah,
But you put stuff in this block of wood or shavings or something.
what crap?
And I don't know. But then like a week later, 3 days later, the whole block's got mushrooms all over it.
Don't mushrooms grow out of crap?
Pretty much.
As much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get an old dead soggy log, you put the spores in it, and they'll just grow. And do they got to be in the dark?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Dark and humidity.
Dark and
Yes, I talking to John Wolf in there, and he was asking me if I needed any more playing cards, and I told him, said I can always use playing cards, but I wanted to give a shout out to a buddy of mine, Richard Spider Ace Davis.
uh-huh.
He sent me. I had gotten a pack. He lives in Washington, and I got this in the mail yesterday, or no, 2 days ago. It says Seattle on it.
Uh-huh.
Playing cards from Seattle, really cool.
I'll show you a cool deck of playing cards then. Hold on.
So I got this to add to my collection that I got in the mail. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Richard.
I don't know if you can see it on the bottom or not. Probably not, though. Wait a minute. Dang it. You're probably not going to. Here, let me try focusing it.
I see a yellow stripe and a green.
See who they were designed by?
One of 25.
No.
You can't see who they were designed by and the concept was by?
Interior
Well,
drive.
I got it on 4 screens. I don't know how to put just
Oh.
your screen up.
Derek Grimes.
Yeah, that's my son.
Yeah.
And these are the cards he designed.
Cool.
Oh, I want a pack.
See? Those are sweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where do you get those at?
He designed them for a card company.
I mean, does he have them for sale somewhere? Or what?
Yeah, he sells them on his website.
You have to give it to me after the show.
Yeah, he's got a magic website. I'll give you a deck when I see you. I got 2 decks. I'll give you one. You know? Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hook you up with one.
Got a magic website.
Yeah. Yeah. He does magic and stuff like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know? Interesting card tricks and stuff. That's why he designed his own.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That's cool.
It is. That's pretty spiffy. And
Anybody see any posts this week about anybody doing anything good with the gold? I haven't seen anything.
have you been on Gold Prospector Space?
No, I didn't get on there.
Well, if had you been on there, you might see some. What am I going to do with you?
I've had internet issues.
Internet issues.
Yeah, luckily I got this right here. I probably wouldn't ever do anything.
What do you got there? Your little
Hotspot.
hot spotty?
Yeah.
That's weird still. That still just boggles my mind that your hotspot works better than your wired in Ethernet. It sounds like a serious issue.
Well, we got the internet out here and everybody said it wasn't that great, but for about, I'd say 4 or 5 weeks, it ran everything pretty good.
All
Then
right.
they started sending stuff in the mail like, oh, do you want to upgrade for the super stuff? And then it started going, ooh. I'm like, now, wait a minute. Something's not right here.
Yeah. They were like, we'll fix that little laggy internet. Bro.
Yeah.
If you upgrade to our.
You think it's working great, and then all of a sudden you pull the plug.
Well, I mean, I used to be able to watch YouTube and then be on iRacing at the same time. Now you can't. No, you're not doing that now.
That's just not right. That would piss me off. One thing.
Then we didn't get to see the race today because the rain. There's another. Dang it. I mean, it sucks. You got the first time in 50 years that NASCAR is going to be on a dirt track, and it rains.
NASCAR is going to be on a dirt track.
Yeah, at Bristol.
Yeah, Bristol.
What kind of cars they running?
NASCAR.
Really?
Why'd they go to a dirt track at Bristol?
Yeah.
It's something. It's something new.
Nostalgic. Huh.
Fine.
Yeah. I mean, I was seeing.
They're not gonna run the regular track at Bristol anymore, huh?
Well, they might let next year, but this year they got it dirt.
Huh.
That's interesting.
I think it took like 730 loads of dirt to get that track like it is.
And just imagine they got to clean all that up. How'd you do it? Suck it all up, I guess.
Well, there's the way they put it on the track. There's like a bottom layer of sawdust, and then there's a different kind of dirt, and then they got another kind of dirt, and they got the clay across the top of it. So I'm figuring if they take a front end loader, they could just pretty much just go along the road and scoop it back up and put it in trucks.
That'd be an interesting race.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Lay on the dirt.
After 50 years, though. First time after 50 years.
They'd be sliding around the corners and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
But they're racing the same exact cars that they race on the pavement, just different tires.
Now, speaking of in the news, what do you think about that silly barge that's sideways in the Panama Canal?
Oh my gosh!
You know, whoever was driving that boat's fired.
You think?
I mean, there's a giant backhoe that's trying to dig it out. The backhoe looks like a little toy.
Backhoe don't look giant. Not at all.
And you know what's funny is I'm digging it out with a backhoe. Why would he just get like fire hoses and blow the sand out.
Well, can't they just take tugboats and push that sucker back around?
Not that thing, man. It's up in there. As soon as it grounded itself, man, it just digs in.
Ah,
Yeah,
That's
like
a lot of
kept
weight.
going.
man.
That's some serious weight.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight.
It is.
I would think if you got enough tugboats hooked to it, they could pull that sucker around.
And you're right. It is like it's.
Yeah. How did you manage that one?
Like I said, the captain got fired for that one.
Yeah, imagine making that call. Yeah. Your boat's kind of sideways in the Panama Canal.
Yeah, right. It's only $1 billion job.
Yeah, and we're backing up traffic for weeks. You know, that's craziness right there.
And that is in the Panama Canal, right?
Yeah.
Well, must not be very deep where he's at if he's grounded then.
Yeah. Well,
I heard that there was a certain slip that you're supposed to go through, and instead of going through like he should have, he went just a little bit over to the wrong side.
right.
As soon as it catches the front of the boat, it took him all the way in.
It around sideways. Yep. Jeez. Yeah. His boat driving days are over.
Yeah.
Yep. Time to search out a new career. Yeah.
Well, thank goodness it didn't. You know, it could have been worse. It could have hit another boat. It could have hit a
Oh yeah, it could have been
cruise
worse.
boat or something. You know, so I guess it's kind of good that it did hit the sand.
Yeah, but then again, how do we get it unstuck?
Like I said, I'd use hoses and just keep blowing the sand out with water.
I don't understand what they're doing. I know I seen the backhoe. I heard they got dredgers working on it.
Yeah, they said basically all you do is just take like the cable with something on one end and the cable something on the other end, and you take it, you pull it just to turn the
Right, to get that.
Yeah, turn it sideways.
Get it.
Or turn it the right way.
Yeah, point it in the right direction. Then who knows? I don't know. It's crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, I'll hold my beer.
Right.
So he just said that in the chat room. Randy did. Like, yep. Watch this move.
Somebody was really probably sleeping at the wheel on that shot. I thought on that one.
Yeah, probably.
It's the Suez Canal, not the.
Oh, it's the Suez. I thought it was the.
That's what I thought. It was a Suez.
My bad. I don't know one canal from another. Remember, I always failed the smarter than fifth grader questions. Panama, Suez, canal, potato. Right?
Well, I was thinking if it was in the. I was just thinking that to myself. I was like, wait a minute. If it was in the canal down below, you know, in the south of us, they got locks where they can raise the water and lower it.
Right.
So, you know, then you just flood whatever he's in. But if he's in the Suez Canal, that's just a straight shot.
Well,
I don't think there's any locks in it.
I don't know. I don't, honestly, yeah, like I said, I don't know much about the canals thingy. So it's like, whoops. Just sounds like somebody screwed up.
Well, it gives it, hey, if they got to dig out a boat, give somebody a prime opportunity to throw a dredge in it.
Yeah, I guess they got dredges running there trying to pump out the, like you said, pump the sand out and stuff around it. But I don't know.
It was Suez Canal, not
Suez.
Yeah, Suez.
So, you know, what about some gold prices? Let's see if that's any better than the Suez.
Well, all right. The gold prices today. Well, we're going to call it Friday.
Uh-huh.
Actually, the ask on gold is $17.34, and that's up $6.60, but it's still not great, but not bad.
yeah.
Silver took a little bit of a hit, and it's down to $25, and it looks like it says 0.02 of a hit, but that's not much on silver.
Right.
Platinum, that's actually went up $39. What a rally for that, and it went up to $1,192. Palladium, we have a big rally, $68 jump, and that one went to $2,748.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my rhodium prices, it says, I might be right, might not, I don't know, but the rhodium says it took $1,000 hit down to 25 grand now.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't gotten a price yet. So,
Well, the bids on it, bid's 2,300, but the ask is 25.
so we never know yet what it is.
But like I said, the rhodium price, sometimes they get it right on this, what I'm watching, and then sometimes they don't.
What was the gold again?
It's 1734.30
1734. Okay.
is the asking price.
Gotcha. Roger that. Okay.
That's not. I mean, it's not 1800, but folks, still it's 1700. Still pretty good.
Yeah, rhodium is down to 27.5. So it might have dropped that 1,000, like you said.
Yeah.
Mhm. Interesting. Yeah,
It's so funny. It's so funny. Could take $1,000 hit. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't care. Yeah.
What was rhodium at when we first started reporting on it? What was the price on it? It was like
It wasn't
just a
that
little
high.
bit above gold, wasn't it?
I wish I could remember. I have to go back to an old show and see.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be a dentist. I think it was like it wasn't that far above gold.
It probably wasn't too far above it, but it went nuts.
Yeah.
It went crazy.
You ain't joking.
Yeah. Had only we knowed.
Bitcoin's 55,786.
That what, Rich?
55,786 for Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, 55,000. Wish we'd have known about that one too.
That go
I think
up?
it's,
Yeah, that went up again, I think.
I think it's funny because now the stocks, who's going to buy it? It's too dang high.
Well, you can buy, percentages of it still. Yeah. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, I could remember when I could pick those up for $400.
Yep. The smart money did.
Well, there was that, and then there's also what they call Bitcoin mining. But your computer had to run all day to get it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And you probably if you were mining with 4 or 5 computers back then, and then you kept it till today, you'd be pretty comfortably rich. Probably.
They still do Bitcoin mining, but
yeah, but now it takes like forever.
Yeah.
Don't they have like a Bitcoin Cash also?
Yeah, it's called Bitcoin Cash, but it's just another token, I believe, like Bitcoin. They got Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Gold.
Oh, okay.
They're different ones. Each one's worth something different. That's crazy. It's a crazy thing. $55,786.
I'm there trusting it. So,
man, it's amazing. Rich, you know what else is amazing? Birthdays. Looks like there's a lot of them.
There is a lot of them. Are we singing or not?
Yeah.
Oh, you probably
always.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, we're singing.
All right. You ready?
Me.
All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you and Matt Mallerstrom. Happy birthday to you and Matt Mallerstrom. Happy birthday to you and Matt Mallerstrom. Happy birthday to you and Matt Mallerstrom.
Who is that?
Matt. Remember he was on the show a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt from Sweden with all the Swedish blonde-headed women.
It's his birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from Sweden.
You can highlight him.
On the thing, is it?
Yeah, it should be there. Might be there. I don't know. Just go for it, because I know there's a lot of them, Rich.
All right. Starting off with Bowles, Clint, Dylan Gomez, Eric Peterson, Greg Forrester, Jim Saylor, Joseph Keller, Mark Dula, Mark Franklin, Robert Hall, Ryan Nebess. We got Scott Kaluka, Tom Bucci, Walter Napierski, and Zach Bradley Jenin. Tomorrow, we have Alex Dodaro, Dan Hurd, Doug Chance, Ed Zabrowski, and Frederick Zimmer.
Well, you got Matt's, right?
And I guess Matt's Mallerstrom.
You Matt.
I don't
I hope I pronounced his name right.
I think so.
It's not on the list.
Except you didn't say it in a Swedish accent.
I didn't realize he was Swedish, or I would have done it Swedish.
He is Swedish. He lives in Sweden.
All right, we'll do him. Get his page up. He is from Vetlanda, Sweden.
See? Sweden, Dennis.
Sweden.
Sweden.
I don't know if he has the questions or not. Yeah, type of prospecting you do, go prospecting. Wrong Denny clubs? No. How'd you find the site? Invited. Kind of equipment does he use? A low banker and a pan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2018, I believe he's been a member since.
Really? Okay.
Maybe.
Sweden.
And he said I got his name right, so good.
Good job, Dennis. And he's from where all the Swedish women are at. The Swedish.
Oh yeah, the Swedish women. Woo-hoo.
All tears from Sweden.
The Swedish blonde hair.
All right, I'm trying to find the next victim.
I know, I'm stalling for you.
All right, tomorrow's birthdays. Who we want to do? Dan Hurd?
Do Dan, yeah.
Dan Hurd. I just seen a couple videos out of him.
Yeah.
I believe they're on YouTube.
Yep.
Yep, just had heart surgery.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, just recently.
A few weeks back or something.
Mhm.
Right, Dad?
Yep, still recovering from it.
Already out there digging.
From Canada. He does placer and hard rock. And he belongs to some clubs, and he loves to do pan and eye banking, trommel, and crushers.
Nice.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Happy
Happy day.
and
I want to
Happy
give a
birthday.
shout out to our Alabama people that live down there.
that's
They
right.
just had one heck of a tornado
Yeah.
down at Lou's place. Lou's house and Ron Harrison's house. Ron didn't really have too much trouble, but they had power outage for 3 days.
Yeah.
Lou's house had some damage to it in one camper's history. So prayers go out to them and their family, and hopefully
Definitely.
they'll get through this. I know she said that they're on the road to recovery already, and they had the road fixed up, and I think they just got power back after 3 days. So,
Wow.
I hope Ron's all right too. He lives right there on the hill.
Yeah, he said it's fine. It went right
yeah,
over.
he has a bunch of trees down around his house, but
No damage to the house, though.
yeah, Lou's house got some. I guess the metal sheeting had some damage there. She posted some pictures there on.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
just,
she's probably missing some metal sheeting.
I said it
But
wiped.
they were proud of the forestry and everything, helped them out, and they come out and got them out. So
Way to go. Way to go. And like I said,
I'm glad everything worked out for them. And
yeah. Like I said, it wiped out that
Yeah.
trailer Dennis stayed in.
yeah,
Oh man.
I mean, it's gone. It's nothing left. It's just scrap. metal.
yeah. According to what I seen of Ron, he was saying that I guess the tornado went over but didn't touch down on them.
Right.
But when it went over, it did a lot of damage,
Yeah.
with the high winds and everything. So,
Yeah, it's crazy.
my hat goes off to them down in Alabama. Hopefully you get a speedy recovery here. And
Yeah. Bounce back. Yep. I'm just glad they're all safe.
Yeah.
That's the main thing for sure. Jeez. So tonight, where are we going to, Rich? In search.
We are headed to New Jersey.
In search.
Noisy.
We're going to
New
Jersey.
Jersey and maybe Delaware, but Delaware, I couldn't really find anything on Delaware.
Dennis is going to cover Delaware or
He
both?
I got Jersey.
Okay.
Jersey. Well, yeah, man, I got Jersey. I got weird laws for Jersey. So we got a little bit of that coming up. So always good times looking for treasure in New Jersey and gold in New Jersey. if there's any gold in Jersey.
I don't know about that, but I guess.
I don't know about that one either. You know,
Ain't too much there, I don't believe, but we'll have to cover it.
we will know when.
If there's any other states you want me to cover, please put it down there or send me a message or whatever. Just put it down in the chat room down there while I'm watching, and I'll mark it down and we'll cover it because I'm running out of states, guys.
What if we do countries? You know, you do like, you know, Canada, Sweden, Africa. You know, you just do the country itself, not each state, just the countries. That could.
Well, if you do the country, that's the whole thing. You got
right. Right. You could just.
Area.
Right. Well, can't you just say like, you know, I don't know. I'm just winging it here.
Like Sudan, Africa. That could be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
you got different states in the country that probably has different treasures.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or definitely has a lot of gold in them, like
Yes.
Ireland and Europe and blah, 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 and all them places.
Yep.
No?
But Ireland, Dave.
Like you said, you're running out of states. I think we've about hit them all.
Yeah, I'm going to start another page here.
But if there's any that people would really like to hear again,
Right, exactly.
here, they
Let me
can
know.
let you know, and you can cover.
Even if we covered them, I can cover them again.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Or if we get someone from another country and they know of any lost treasures, then call in.
Yeah.
When we do that country,
Yeah. Or
tell us about them.
yes, right. See? So could be something we can look into.
In the mix. In the mix.
That's right. We'll put it in the mix. We'll see what happens. All right. So here's what we'll do now. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come back with some Cooley's Corner, some lost treasures, all that good stuff. Just around the corner, right?
Yep.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit DirtHogPayDirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. DirtHogPayDirt.com, the best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time. Tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. Goldprospectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at goldprospectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at goldprospectorspace.com. goldprospectorspace.com.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Tonight we're traveling to gold in New Jersey, which really isn't much. New Jersey, like most of the other states in the Northeast, will yield a small amount of placer gold. This gold is widely distributed and deposited by receding glaciers, which have come and gone several times over the past few million years. Richer gravels from the Abitibi Gold Belt in Canada were moved south in many states, where deposits called glacial gold can be recovered. This gold is almost always found in limited quantities and is very fine textured. The northern part of the state is the most likely where the gold will be found. Quantities are not significant enough to attract commercial gold mining endeavors, but recreational prospectors can find gold. You'll probably not recover enough to cover your fuel expenses, but it can still be a fun way to kill an afternoon. There have been a few states and most likely where the gold will be found. Quantities are not significant enough to attract. I already read that, maybe. Oh, yeah. All right. There have been a few reports of potential lode mines in New Jersey, but most recent indicates that these were common practice during the early days when people would make false claims about the gold discoveries and try to make quick money for people looking to cash in on rich mining ventures. You know, that's all you hear of the states that really doesn't have gold.
Uh-huh.
Just everybody like seeds the area to make you think that there's gold there, you know, to bring people in.
Yeah, and then they cash out. But, right.
Sometimes these few fake mines were salted and with the gold to trick investors, and other times there was no gold at all.
Right.
It's believed that most of the claims of the rich gold mines within New Jersey like never existed. And there's not been any much interest in such the time as serious mining companies. Based on the past reports, the limited documentation about gold in New Jersey, it is likely the prospecting for gold in the state is unlikely to produce much more than a few colors. Although it is certainly possible to discover a rich deposit of gold somewhere in the state, it may be more productive to explore some of the nearby states that are better known for historic gold production. And then they mentioned Pennsylvania and Maryland, which Pennsylvania is really not too much better, but
right.
But let me cover some rare gems and minerals in New Jersey.
Sure.
While we're here,
I mean, if they ain't got gold, maybe you got lots of gems and lots of minerals.
They have amber.
Okay.
One of the best and fairly secret locations for finding amber in New Jersey is Saryville. To get here, you'll need to be equipped and ready for a bit of a hike. Don't worry, though, your findings will be worth the effort. Collectors have found an abundance of amber in this area. You'll find most of productive areas around in the black lignite. The lignite is often associated with marcasite and pyrite, so you'll be able to recognize by appearance.
Oh.
You may have dreams of finding a fist-sized piece of amber with an entire insect stuck in the middle. You're much more likely to find pieces that are pea-sized or smaller.
That's still cool.
And then, of course, garnets. Garnet's one of the most common stones to find. That doesn't mean that they aren't worth seeking out.
Right.
In fact, the garnets are often found in gold miners when they are panning from the gold due to the high specific gravity. The stones themselves vary in color from light red pink to deep rich red. That is remnants of the rubies shaded of green or even blue. These last two colors are unusual and therefore can be quite great fun if they are a decent size. That'd be pretty cool to find a blue.
I'd like to find some amber.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
And then Franklinite. Probably never heard of this stone, but it doesn't mean you should not hunt for it. Franklinite is not recognized as a gemstone, but as an actual native New Jersey mineral.
Mm-hmm.
While it might not make you $1 million, it does have rewarding properties. When you hold this chocolate chip-colored stone under a black light, it will give a fluorescent glow, making it a popular rock to find. You can find Franklinite from the Sterling Hill Mining Museum in Ogdensburg, while you look elsewhere in the mining facility. Has a unique abundance. Since you'll be able to search in the old mines, you can also look around nearby Franklin and any other 3 popular collection sites. Of course, they have fossils. Different types of fossils that can be found throughout New Jersey is huge. Perhaps the most popular finds are the shark's teeth that are abundant along many of the waterways within the state. Countless varieties of shark species, along with other marine fossils, can be found. Large dinosaur fossils also have been unearthed in New Jersey. Special such as Monosaur. I'm not getting into all those names. Several species of crocodile and turtle also been found in the state.
I think it'd be cool to find the dinosaur bones, man. You can make some good money off them.
Yeah, or some of them.
There you go. That covers New Jersey. And New Jersey has dinosaur bones. Imagine that.
Was that megalodon teeth, Rich?
No.
Wasn't megalodon?
No.
Those giant sharks? I think it was. I'm not sure.
It says species such as Monosaur, Hydrosaurus, Plesiosaur, and several species of crocodile and turtle.
Ah.
No megalodons.
Doesn't say megalodon.
Don't say megalodon, no.
But making it up.
That's an actual shark.
It is actually an actual.
I know, but it ain't on there.
Or shark. Yeah, but it ain't there.
Don't start adding to the list when it ain't on there.
Dang it. Come on. Can't add to
your show, it's mine.
Can't add to the dang list. Sucks.
Yep, that's it. That's New Jersey, guys.
All right, cool, Rich. Thank you, brother.
No problem.
Now we'll kick it over to Big Danny. Let's
get baby.
Spotlight him.
How's everybody doing tonight? We got some lost treasures in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Get your suntan lotion and
popcorn. Get your popcorn.
Teddy bears.
We are going to start out with the massacre at Long Beach.
Massacre at Long Beach.
Yep. October 25th, 1782. You were lucky to wear a pair of shoes. No, I'm kidding. The October 25th, 1782, a British vessel ran around near Barnett City. Barnett City. Barnegat. Anyone want to help?
Spell it again. Spell it again.
Barnegat.
Barnett, isn't it?
Barnegat. Yeah. So they ran around near Barnegat City and was captured by Patriot militiamen under Captain Andrew Steelman. That night, while sleeping on the beach, Steelman and his men were massacred by Tory raiders led by John Bacon. Captain John Bacon was a notoriously vicious Tory raider, a colonist loyal to Britain, who was largely been forgotten by history.
Mm-hmm.
He and his band of Tories would lure ships into the shoals and then raid the stranded ships. He is also known for the Long Beach Island massacre, where he and his crew killed 20 militiamen as they slept. The militiamen had just captured a British ship, and Captain Bacon wanted revenge. He may have also taken off with the treasure, which is said to be buried somewhere near Barnegat Light.
Captain Bacon?
Yep.
That was his name?
Captain Bacon.
Captain Bacon and was first classman eggs.
And what was the name of his ship? Green Eggs and Ham?
So we had bacon and eggs.
Captain Bacon.
Then we're going to go to the buried treasure in Burlington.
Okay. Take us to Burlington.
Legend has it that a wealthy recluse named Furman Dubell buried or hid over $200,000 in his Burlington home and throughout various businesses he owned in the area.
Uh-huh.
He died in 1905. Boy, could we use a shadulator. $200,000 in 1905, never revealing the location. 1884 court records indicate that a man with the same name did live in Burlington at that time, had no close relatives, and appears to have been wealthy as he was a big contributor to local charities.
Interesting.
Yeah. Then we have a politician's fortune in Hanover. Imagine that, a politician being rich. Imagine that.
That's it.
Says Aaron Kitchell was a blacksmith and politician from Hanover Township. He represented New Jersey in both the United States House of Representatives and the Senate.
Uh-huh.
His wife is said to have buried $50,000 worth of gold in the Hanover and Morristown areas before she was tragically killed in the early 1800s.
Bomber.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, you couldn't get away with it back then of being a politician.
Right.
You had to bury your treasures. Now you just openly do it and get away with it.
Hey, Dennis, but what was that date? Was it 1865?
Let me go back up here. It was in 1905, the $200,000 in 1905.
Well, I got 1865. $200,000 is worth $3,227,165 today.
It's probably more then, a little bit more, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good number.
Yeah. That's a real good one.
We have the lost fortune of the Pine Barrens bandit.
Okay.
All right. Says notorious outlaw Jacob Fagan and his henchman Louis Fitton terrorized residents around the Pine Barrens throughout the 1770s. Got that number down? 1770s.
1770s.
They left burned homes and bodies in their wake, and they are said to have stolen tens of thousands of dollars worth of loot. Jacob was considered one of the most ruthless and dangerous bandits in the mid-Atlantic states, but he and his crew were eventually captured and hanged. The Fagan gang had elaborate hideouts, including hand-dug tunnels in the Farmingdale area.
Mm-hmm.
When the gang was apprehended, most stayed silent and accepted their fate or fought to the death. Louis Fitton, however, tried to negotiate. He told the constable that massive amounts of loot were hidden in their hideouts and that he would direct them to it in exchange for his life. When law enforcement did not accept his bribe, he attempted to flee and was shot dead by a guard. The location of the alleged treasure died with him.
Mm.
And then you can learn more about that if you go read Buried Treasures of the Mid-Atlantic States by W.C. Jameson.
Interesting.
We are going to, oh boy, Chief Thigh and Ananagiz Gold.
Can you say that one more time?
Chief Thigh and Ananagiz Gold.
What
I'm gonna bring this up here because I want you all to see this.
Yeah, I want to see this now.
I want to see you guys pronounce this. Let me see if I can bring this sucker around here.
It's not as good when we do it. I can't wait. Chief, say, yeah.
And then, guys.
Say, and then,
yes.
What a name.
You got it? You got it?
Danaganias.
Chief Danaganias.
Wow.
Yeah, huh?
There we go. That's a mouthful.
That is.
Yeah, tell me about it. All right. We're just going to call it Chief Thay. I'm not going to say the whole world.
All right. Chief
Thay, better known as Joseph Brant. Why didn't they just say that to begin with?
Right.
Was a member of the Mohawk tribe based out of Orange County on the New York-New Jersey border. Claudius Smith was a loyalist guerrilla leader during the American Revolution. Historical accounts show that the two men led raids together against colonists who settled in the area along the Appalachian Trail. Though they weren't particularly violent and were more political in nature, legend has it that the loot was acquired. It is said that much of the money went to help the poor, though some still may be burned in caves and caverns in the Vernon area.
Chief Thananaganigan.
Yeah. And then they said also referred to as a simple name. I'm like, why didn't you just say that to begin with?
No, it would have been so easy.
Next, we have the Folsom's farmland treasure.
Uh-huh.
A man named Henry Roller lived on a farm near Folsom in Atlantic County. In Atlantic County. There we go.
Okay.
Rumor has it that he buried a small fortune somewhere on his farm, but he died in 1915, having never told anyone the exact location.
Interesting.
We have Captain Kidd's $1 million Jersey Shore stash.
Oh.
Say that 3 times real fast. Jersey Shore stash. Okay. Well, that's got a good little map for that. That's pretty cool. Says the infamous pirate Captain William Kidd spent a significant amount of time along the New Jersey shore. Before he became a notorious criminal, he was married to a wealthy Monmouth County woman. Thanks to her connections, he was able to secure permission from the King of England to seize and capture French vessels and rogue pirate ships, as long as he split the booty with the crown and his backers. Eventually, he got greedy and began to do things his own way. While he still considered himself loyal to the crown, he was far from following orders. After learning he had been denounced as a pirate himself, he traveled to Boston from the Caribbean to clear things up, stopping at several New Jersey ports along the way. Legend says that he left small fortunes at several stops on his route. It is estimated that he had over 400,000 British pounds worth of treasure. which would be approximately $20 million in today's economy.
Wow.
Only 20,000 pounds were ever found. Located on Gardner's Island off the coast of Long Island, New York. Kidd claimed he had a massive amount of treasure buried elsewhere, but never revealed the locations. There are 4 New Jersey spots that seem to have some serious potential. The most profitable site is slightly east of Aberdeen. Just off the shoreline of Cliffwood Beach was a small island where some 17th century Spanish gold coins were found. The island became known as Money Island, but it has since disappeared due to the erosion by the rough Raritan Bay waters. Additional gold coins were found just inland from this location in a small body of water now known as Treasure Lake. Other sites include Cape May, where pirate ships often docked for a source of fresh water, an island at the mouth of the Toms River that sheltered pirates from the ocean elements, and Sandy Hook, near where Captain Kidd anchored on his final voyage in Raritan Bay.
Wow. Captain Kidd. Busy.
The what?
He was a busy pirate.
Oh, yeah. Then we have this one's called Captain Impossible.
Ah.
There it says other tales of hidden treasure include chests of gold coins, was dug up in the shores in New Jersey, was then transferred to Indiana, Chadsworth, Indiana, and silver coins, and then went to Arizona and was buried on some claims, and the man was name was Scott Tony.
The elusive Captain Swiftwater Tony. And his buried hoard.
I wish I could find some treasure.
And that is Lost Treasures of New Jersey.
Oh man, awesome. Thank you, dude. Wow. Lost Treasures of New Jersey. Captain
I was trying to come up with a good one there at the end, and I just couldn't come up with anything else. So
Oh, that worked. I like all the ones that are related to Scott's treasures. Scott's got treasures all over.
I wish.
What about some weird laws? We got some weird laws over there.
Some weird New Jersey laws. Okay. So, like I said, I don't write them, I just read them. So, first off, drivers must warn those who they pass on highways before they do so. It's not too weird. That's not too weird. What, they got to beep their horn before they pass them?
Flash, turn signal?
Flash their light. Spray paint may not be sold without a posted sign warning juveniles of the penalty for creating graffiti. Yeah, okay. Handcuffs may not be sold to minors.
Yeah, that's legit.
That kind of makes sense. It is illegal to wear a bulletproof vest while committing a murder. See, I thought it was going to go really smooth with kind of semi-normal laws, and then they throw that one in there.
You know, they got to be able to be shot when they're committing a murder, you know.
But it's illegal. Like, do you really care if you're committing a murder if you're illegally wearing a bulletproof?
No, I don't think so.
It's like, really?
Well, it could be the extra charge on top of everything.
But it's just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna worry about that one. All right. One must yield a phone line to a person if it's an emergency. Okay, yeah, whatever. All motorists must honk before passing another car, bicyclist, skater, or even a skateboarder. Okay. See, so that must go back to that first law. You cannot pump your own gas.
It's man, that's the same thing. That's the same thing like in Oregon,
That's what you were saying that one time.
or not Oregon, or yeah, Oregon. You can't pump your own gas.
Yeah, you said you can't. That's
Is it still that way in Oregon? You can't pump your own gas?
Yeah,
straight.
Why? What's the big deal?
I don't know.
So they can jock the price of the gas up for charge.
Oh, yeah, because they could have higher gas prices if
But
they
it's full service.
full
So I
service.
guess you got to pay that employee to pump the gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that was standard no matter where you went. You pull up, the guy would come out, clean your windshield off, check your oil, fill up your car, you know. Didn't charge you anything extra.
When I went to New York at one time, all the daggone gas stations were full service.
Oh, see, so it must be the
Every
same.
time you would go to pull in one, somebody'd come out. I'm like, I'm not paying that.
Well,
I'd like to see him start going back to full service, you know.
yeah, that was kind of nice. I like just pull up and say,
They
fill
charge
it
you 2
up.
cents extra.
Yeah.
Especially when it's 20 degrees outside and the wind's blowing and it's freezing cold. Yeah. Here's one that Scott, this would affect you if you lived in New Jersey. It is against the law for a man to knit during the fishing season. Why can't you knit during fishing season?
I don't have no clue on that one.
Right? Shouldn't matter when you knit. It is against the law.
That one out.
No, right? I can't figure that one out either. It is against the law to frown at a police officer.
To frown.
To frown.
Well, that's just stupid.
You could get their feelings hurt. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know why frowning would be such a bad thing.
I'm going to arrest you for frowning at me. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right. In an attempt to foster kindness in the citizens of New Jersey, the month of May is designated Kindness Awareness Month. No frowning. Yeah.
See, that's the way stuff should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kindness Awareness Month.
Seems like there's some kind of month for anything now.
Yeah, pretty much. Seems that way.
Yeah.
Car dealerships are forbidden from opening on Sunday. We've heard that one in other states.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much every state.
Not here.
Does anybody know of a state where you can sell cars on Sunday? Is there actually a state?
I think here.
I don't know of any state that you're allowed to sell, a dealership allowed to sell cars.
Why do I think you can here in Ohio?
You shouldn't, because nobody's open.
Why? Everything's open on Sunday.
Well, I mean, the DMV, all that's not open.
It don't matter. They sell them after like 8 o'clock and stuff, and them places are all closed. They close at 5, and they car lots.
What? So there's car lots are open on Sundays?
I think so. I'm not mistaken. I swear they're open on Sunday.
Not in PA, they're not.
I know some of them are, for sure.
Wow.
Some of them definitely are open on Sunday. You know, they have their own in-house financing, stuff like that. So they just slap a temporary
That's a first then.
slap a temporary tag on it, send you down the road. All right. In New Jersey, you may not slurp your soup. And that is a law. It is illegal to delay or detain a homing pigeon. The pigeon might tell on you if you hold him up.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Oh, see, here's another frown one. In Bernards Township, it is illegal to frown as the town is a frown-free town zone. So they're all about the frowning.
Okay. That's even stupider than the first one.
I didn't want to say it. In Blairstone, shooting ranges are outlawed. Okay. Nothing. In Blairstone, no street side trees may be planted that obscure the air. How in the hell do you obscure the air?
Don't understand.
I don't know. You may not dance or wear shorts on the main avenue. All right. In Cranford, citizens are not permitted to park their own boats on their lawns.
Hmm.
I don't know. In Crestkill, all cats must wear 3 bells to warn birds of their whereabouts. That's not right.
That's a tree hugger rule if I ever heard it.
That's not right. Yeah, right.
My poor birds, your cats are going to kill my bird.
WY Gold said that car lots are open to where he's at on
See?
Sunday.
Yeah. See, I thought so.
Well, there's 14.
What did you say?
Huh?
I heard Fullard.
In 14 states, keep losing it.
Yeah.
In the United States of America, it is illegal for a car dealer to sell a car on Sunday. Haven't you ever wondered why dealerships are closed on Sundays? The laws are obviously very old, but they're still in effect. But it doesn't tell me what are the 14 states.
What are the 14 states?
Yeah.
All right.
I was trying to look for.
I'll keep going. In Hayden, no one may annoy someone of the opposite sex. In Manville, it is illegal to offer whiskey or cigarettes to animals at the zoo. I like that one. In Mount Laurel, it is illegal to get drunk and annoy others in your house. I know. Here's one. In Newark, it is illegal to sell ice cream after 6 p.m. unless the customer has a note from his doctor.
What?
Yeah. Doctor says I got to eat ice cream in the evening time. In Sea Island City, there will be no boiling of bones on the property. Okay. In Trenton, you may not throw a bad pickle in the street. And finally, in Trenton, pickles are not to be consumed on Sundays. Must be kind of the same thing as car lots.
What is it?
Pickles
What?
cannot be eaten on Sundays.
I'll tell you what, if I'm having a cookout, there's pickles going on my cheeseburger. I don't care.
Nope, can't eat them on Sunday.
No, not on Sunday you won't.
So
I'll call the cops on you.
That's right. We'll report you.
Go ahead, call.
Scott is breaking the law. He's eating pickles on a Sunday.
And you better not be wearing a vest either.
That's right. And you better not frown when they come in your yard.
Right.
Better greet them with a smile and offer them a pickle.
Got to offer him a pickle.
And you'll be all right. It's all good, Scott. Scott, you got anything tonight?
No, I do not, as a matter of fact.
No?
No, I just said I had stuff going on this weekend, so I haven't even. This is the first time I think I've been on the computer since Friday.
Right? That's okay. Now, I know we was talking earlier. We're trying to come up with a good contest, right?
Yeah, we're going to think of something to do.
So we're open to suggestions for a good contest. We won't tell them what the contest is for.
No, they'll like it.
But we're open to some ideas. If you got any ideas, you can send your suggestions to me. I'd like to hear them.
Yeah.
Scott got some cool things that we'd like to give away. So
yeah,
let's come up with a good idea. If you got one, shoot it to me and we'll kick it around and see what happens.
Maybe modify it a little, but
maybe a smidgy. But other than that, maybe it'll be one we choose and roll with. So
all right.
All good. Thank you, Scott, for that. Dude, that's pretty cool. And what do you think? What else? Don't forget Tuesday night hangouts with Ed, Jess, Dano, and the Treasure Vixens. Every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over there on their YouTube channel and their Tuesday night hangouts. And
don't forget, we also got the Bold Show here May 1st and 2nd in Mesa.
Oh, yeah, current events. Is that the only one you can think of, Scott?
That's the only one I can think of.
Mesa one?
Yeah.
That's in May. That's coming up.
Yeah,
first a month away.
Yeah, May 1st and 2nd. I think it's right. It sounds right to me.
Yeah, it does to me too for some reason.
I tell you what, I'm glad Indiana's getting ready to lift the the mask mandate here in a couple weeks.
How do you know?
We
that?
already did.
It's April. They said April. What was it? 7th, 12th, or something like that. Yep, the mask mandate's going bye.
Really?
Yeah, ours is already bye.
Is it, Scott?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ducey did that about. Governor Ducey did it like 5 days ago or something like that.
Wow. Running it wide open, are they?
Well, I don't wear one anyway, but
Well, you don't really go nowhere, do you?
here and there. But
I mean, no place where there's big crowds or anything, really, do you?
well, yeah.
You did the other night, so.
Oh yeah.
Right? Okay. Have you been vaccinated?
No.
Are you getting vaccinated?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Nope, I am not getting vaccinated.
Dennis, you like to fly places, don't you?
I'll have to drive.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm not getting vaccinated.
If they try to play that bull crap, oh, you can't go flying on a plane unless you get vaccinated and all that. The planes, the tickets on the planes are going to no. People's going to say, forget it.
I don't know. Dennis, can I ask why you're not getting vaccinated?
I just don't. I just don't get the flu shots.
Right. Right.
I just don't do it. The last 2 times I did, I got sicker than a dog, and I said never again. And since then, I never got. Well, I did get the flu one time, but there was just one time, you know. But I took a flu shot. Oh, probably, I don't know, 12, 14 years ago. And man, I got sick with the flu.
Too.
Yeah, because they give you the flu.
And then the year after that, they offered the free shots. I thought, well, okay, I made it was a fluke. I took that, and I didn't get sick once. I got sick twice after that. And I said, never again.
Yeah, I quit getting the flu shot too. This was the first year I got it.
Yeah, I didn't get flu shot at all. I don't get flu shots for the same thing.
Yeah. Hey,
But
somebody.
This stuff that I got, that Moderna, it didn't really affect me when it comes.
Right, the flu shot.
Somebody's calling. All right. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, how's it going? My name is Jamin, and at the moment I'm calling from Twin Falls, Idaho, but I actually live off-grid in Elko, Nevada.
Nice.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great. I just wanted to call in and say that, I've been listening to the show for a long time. I'm actually planning. I want to be a full-time miner. It's what I want to do with my life. It's what I wanted to do for the last 3 years or so.
Right.
And I've just been trying to get my, all my ducks in a row so that I can just do it. I don't want to just go out for a weekend or a week. That's not enough.
All right.
And so, so I've been listening to you guys for, on and off. There was a little bit of time where I stopped listening to you guys just because listening to you guys makes me want to go, gold prospecting, and I can't because I had to, put my nose to the grindstone and work my normal job and all that.
Right.
But at the moment, I've actually been going back and listening to all your old shows. I started in like 2019 to catch up on everything while I'm renovating my trailer. I'm actually getting ready to head up your way, Swiftwater. I'm heading up to Arizona, or down to Arizona, and I'm going to be trying to find a claim there.
Oh, wow. That's cool. So are you thinking on becoming, like you said, you want to become a full-time miner? Are you thinking on doing that in Arizona, Nevada, where?
So I want to do it, I think, in Arizona because I want to do placer mining, but I want to do high banking, not dry washing, even if I have to haul water in. Living off-grid, the reason why I'm doing that is I was able to buy 2 acres of land in, the Elko area for less than $2,000.
Oh, wow.
And I built a little tiny house. The laws there in Elko are really, really good when it comes to RV living and stuff like that. So you can build a 200 square foot building and not have to get any permits or anything like that. And then I bought a 34-foot fifth wheel. I was working my butt off, just trying to get all this stuff paid off. And now I'm at the point where I've got my own land paid off. I got a house, it's a tiny house, and the fifth wheel and everything on the property. And I've got everything paid off, so I can just go do whatever I want to now.
That's cool. Yeah. So that's what you're thinking, Arizona.
I'm thinking Arizona because I've been listening to your show, and I don't remember his name. I want to say Mike, but I'm probably wrong about that. The miner guy that I guess he lives in Arizona and he does hard rock mining, and he was saying that his thoughts on placer. He was saying that he was asked, what his favorite place was for gold, finding gold. And he said that it was a two-part answer, that Nevada for hard rock mining, but Arizona for placer.
Right. Okay.
And so that's why I kind of decided to come try Arizona. I've already tried Nevada, but, when I could, I went to Jarbidge, Nevada, and which it's the most remote town in the United States outside of Alaska. It's a really cool place.
Wow.
And you can get there from either Idaho or you can get there from Nevada. And it was a big mining town in the 1800s. So I decided to go there. I had my dad years ago drop me off out there for a couple of weeks myself, before I have everything I've got now.
Right.
And went hiking up into the hills trying to find gold and stuff like that. And, I found a lot of abandoned gold claims, things like that. But the type of hard rock mining they did there, I guess, was in limonite, and it's a low-grade ore, so they got to process it using chemicals.
Gotcha.
They had chemical plants.
Okay. Man, that's going to be quite the adventure for you.
Yeah.
Kind of pretty cool,
Yeah. I just figured, I'd call in, I'd listen to the show. And
yeah, I appreciate it. I know we all. But man, keep us posted, though, if you will. On how you're doing, if you found you a claim and stuff down there, and all that good jazz.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We'd like to hear your progress and see how you're doing, because a lot of people really, would love to be able to do that. So that would be great if you could do it and succeed at it. Wish you the best of luck, and it'd be nice to report your progress along the way. So that's pretty cool, buddy. Thanks.
It ain't easy.
No, I'm sure it ain't easy.
Yeah, I know it ain't easy. That's for sure. I mean, I've gone out before thinking, hey, I'm going to find gold for sure. And, the Jarbidge River there, nothing but flour gold and not very much of it. Like in one pan, you might be lucky to get a few specks. I ended up with maybe like a half gram to a gram of gold.
Right.
But, I figured I'd get myself to a point where I could just go off and really have a good chance at it. Like, have enough gas money and a really reliable vehicle. And I'm renovating a trailer right now. It's a 1979 Prowler, totally redoing the entire thing.
Right.
I've lived the off-grid life for a while, so it's nothing for me to go out onto a, BLM land and be out there for a month. I can set myself up, and my wife as well, my one-year-old son.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Just haul water. Swift water. Have you ever thought about hauling water out to your claims?
What, Scott? We couldn't hear you.
Said heck no.
Why not? I
No
haul
way.
water to my property all the time.
You got it. I can't haul that much water.
Well, you can get the 200 and, well, if you did it on a smaller scale, I'm not talking about like, a flowing river of water. I'm talking about maybe setting yourself up with 1,000 gallons and then doing a recirculating sluice instead of the dry washer. Because if you got yourself a flatbed trailer that can handle about 4,000 pounds or so, put a couple of water totes on there, you can haul about 500 gallons of water at a time. Mm-hmm. So it only would take 2 trips to get 1,000 gallons out there, and then have a storage tank for your water.
Yeah, but you can't drive to my claims with anything like that.
No, you can't get a big
road real bad.
Yeah, it will never work.
That's the only thing with Scott's. He can't get nothing in there for anything like that. So he's just got to rely on what water magically appears.
Yes, yeah. This year's still dry this year, but last year was wet.
Yeah. Yep, or just dry wash. So that's where he's at. So hopefully maybe you'll find one that's got water. See?
Well, maybe. I mean, it's possible, but I'm not counting on it for, Arizona sounds. What is it going to be like next month? What's it usually like in April?
Hot.
How hot? It is hot. You said it was
It'll be-
8 today.
It'll be in the mid 90s.
Wow. That's
Yeah, that's what I figured it'd be high. I mean, at that point, is there still some water going on, or is it already pretty much dried up by that time?
No, there's no water at all where I'm at.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like last year, we had enough snow and enough rain up north that it kind of ran until middle of May. But if you get anything that goes to just to April, you're pretty good, because our season usually you start out here at late October, and then you finish up late April, just because of the heat.
Yeah.
right because of the heat.
But your claim, you kind of chose your claim because it's kind of close to where you chose I guess what you call your camp where you live. It's kind of close by-ish. So
Yeah.
they don't go off further out.
No, it's like I said, it's dry as a bone here. It's just weird how to explain it,
Okay.
Yeah.
because we rely on everything that goes up north. If nothing happens up north, nothing happens here.
Yeah.
So I guess try to look for a place up north. Right.
Well, that's why I can kind of go wherever I want. I think I'm going to start, looking around on the OR 2000 here pretty soon. I got to figure it all out before next month.
Right.
My plan is to start on the 7th, and I'll try to go through probably northern Arizona first, and maybe make my way down towards the southern area.
Mm-hmm.
Just all kind of depends on
Right.
what I end up finding.
What
and
you find, sure.
well, I'm pretty excited about it.
Well,
this is like
it's like a
if
dream.
it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
That's
you know?
right.
And then
At least you tried.
Yeah.
That's the
at
key.
least, yeah.
And
then I can try again later on down the road.
that's right.
Yep.
Well, like I said, man, thank you for calling and keep us posted. It'd be nice to hear about this journey,
Definitely.
And we wish you all the luck in the world for sure, brother.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for taking my call.
Oh, anytime.
Good luck.
All right. You take care, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for calling, buddy.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Take care. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye. That's pretty cool. See, that's the dream right there, ain't it?
Oh yeah.
We all wish we could just make a living mining and we'd quit our day jobs and
Or night jobs.
or night jobs. Dennis wouldn't have to be going to work, and
All right.
yeah, be getting up early in the morning to work for myself would be much better than driving an hour to work. Just saying, not complaining. I never complain. But awesome. Yeah, I definitely want to hear more about his journey.
Oh yeah.
For sure. But on that note, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to join us Wednesday night for another West Coast Wednesday. Am I forgetting anything?
No, that's it. Besides, good night, Gold Diggers.
I think that's everything, ain't it? Yeah. Except, like Dennis said, good night.
Good night, Gold Diggers.
Good night.
See ya.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.